Good morning, Year 1. Hopefully you've had some fun yesterday on the internet playing the games with the basketballs and in the swamp. So today, let's warm up our brains. Can you find the number 79? 79. Where's the number 79? That's right. It's in the nines column. So, I need a pen. 79. Can you make that with your arrow card? 79. 79, the clue is in the name. What two parts am I going to have if I pull apart 79? If you already know this, and this is way too easy, maybe you can think about, if I was going to split it into 3 parts, what might you be able to do? 79, absolutely. You could have 70, you could have 9. If you're splitting it into 3 parts, you could split either your 9 into something like 5 and 4, or you can split your 70. Oh, hold on a minute. You can split it into 60 and a 10 and a 9. Ooh. Right, okay, who can find me the number 55? Where's the number 55? The clue is in the name. That's right, 55. It'll be in the fives column. It's going to be here. 55. What is 55 made up of? 55 is made up of 5 tens and 5 ones. Who can represent that on your part whole? Have a go. If you want to add another part, so you've got a part whole, then have a go. Which would you split? Would you split the 50 or would you split the 5? So most of you will have written 50 and 5. If you're going to do the part whole, you could split your 5 into, 1 and 4. 50 and 1 and 4 would still make 55. You could have 50 and 2 and 3. I could split my 50. I could have 40 and 10 is another way of making 50 and 5 ones. Interesting. Right, okay, before we go on to this, let's have a little look at this, because today what we're thinking about, I've just turned on a feed. What we're thinking about is how we use our knowledge of how many tens and how many ones to determine which number is greater and which number is smaller. So let's have a little look at this.
Let's compare numbers in the swamp. Use the alligator symbols to show which side has more. This means less than. This means greater than. This means equal to.
Okay, so what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to have a go at representing. Let me turn that down a little bit, it's a little bit loud.
Pick the correct symbol to compare the values.
We've got 11 and we've got 18. Which number is bigger and which number is smaller? How do we know? I'd like you to make the number 11. I'd like you to make the number 18. I'm going to turn that right down because his voice is annoying me. So if I make the number 11, I'm going to have 1 10 and 1 1. Okay? If I make the number 18, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to have 1 10 and I'm going to have 8 ones. So the number 18 and the number 11 have got what is the same about these two numbers? You're right, they've both got a 10, haven't they? They've both got just 1 10. So the part that's different about them is the ones. Which number here, 11 or 18, has got more ones? You're right, 18. And that's how we determine it's the bigger number, because they've got the same number of 10s, so then we look at the number of ones. So we could say the crocodile is going to eat the biggest number, so we're going to click on this one. He's going to eat the biggest number. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. I've put the link for this game, so feel free to have a little play on this game yourself. Remember though, to make sure, these are really easy numbers, aren't they? We know that one's smaller than 10 and this one's bigger than 10, so we don't need to make those to prove. If you were comparing numbers like 26 and 24, for example, then we would use our straws to really exemplify how we know which one is bigger and which one is smaller. So, today's task is not in your Maths No Problem book. It's to use the greater than and less than symbols. Remember, the crocodile will always eat the biggest number. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a go using your straws to represent the number 12. 12 is made up of 1 10 and 2 1s. You're going to use your arrow cards to remind you. 1 10 and 2 1s. Okay, that's my number 12. I'm going to pop that down here. I'm going to put underneath it my arrow cards represented by 1 10 and 2 1s is my number 12. And I'm going to compare it with the number 35. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. That's made up of 3 10s and 5 1s. 35. So we can straight away see which number is bigger just by looking at how many groups of 10. This number has got more groups of 10 than this number, okay? Because this number has got 2 more groups of 10 than this number. This number's also got more 1s than this number. So it's really easy to determine the biggest number is the number 35. So I'm going to draw my crocodile's mouth eating the biggest number, the number 35. So for every single one of these examples, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to make them with your arrow cards, make them with your straws, and then talk about what is the same, what is different, and how do you know which number is the biggest number and which number is the smallest number. If you'd like an extension, there's a trickier one also uploaded onto Tapestry, where you're having to think about numbers that have got more than one part. So if I had 21 and 5 more, and then I had 25, which number would be more, which number would be less? Okay, have fun, and this will build into our comparing numbers worksheet in our Maths No Problem books ready for tomorrow.